Greetings, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for April 22nd through 28th, 2019. If you have not had a chance yet, please review last week's video to understand the energies going into this week. And if you'd like to book a personal reading, I do that from my Facebook page. You can find the link in the description below. Today we'll be reading with the Lover's Tarot. And for all who celebrate Easter and Passover, happy holidays. We'll start by cutting the deck into 3. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe these videos. I'd really appreciate that. All right, Gemini. The first card is your theme for the week. Next, we have the energy going into the week, your challenge for the week, and your outcome or result. All right, Gemini, your theme for this week is... it's all about celebrating for you. Do you have a special birthday, anniversary, holiday that you're celebrating? Is there somebody around you that's celebrating? Special anniversary, holiday, birthday. I mean, it is Easter. Whatever it is, definitely take the time out to celebrate. Sort of let your usual guard down and come outside. The weather is so nice this time of year, depending on where you live. And definitely take the time to just go out with friends and enjoy life, celebrate this very special moment. So this is a nice positive way to begin this week's reading, Gemini. The energy going into the week is, it's like you've been really focused on your feelings, understanding your spiritual path, but also just learning about yourself on many different levels, like your inner world. You have indeed been a bit excessive or obsessive with that. So it's learning how to do that, but in a balanced way. And you know, the world of emotions is a little foreign to Gemini, so it can be a bit overwhelming if you're not prepared for that journey. Definitely peeling back the layers of yourself and figuring out, you know, different aspects of you, what makes you tick, different things from your past that have an effect on you. You may have even been dealing with like wounds or scars or things that just sort of came up that you weren't anticipating, especially around finances and money. You may have found different people sort of expecting things from of you, like, you know, asking to borrow money, ask you to pay their bills, or even just wanting to take advantage of excess time and resources that you have, energy, time, finances, ask you to make sacrifices or share things that you weren't necessarily prepared to share. So, and that may have had you a little down. It's great to have the excess funds, time, or energy to share with others who need it. But it shouldn't be such a burden on you. And not everybody's a worthy recipient of your surplus. Some people, I always think about the parable of the talents from the Bible, when the master gave his servants talents, and then some went out and like used them and spent them, and some got a return, while one just went and buried his. Like, you want to make sure you give your extra resources to people that are going to go out and use them properly, not somebody who's just going to come back a week later and ask for more. Your challenge this week, Gemini, is to you're tempted to, you've been working on a project for a while now, Gemini, and you're about to see the fruit that project will bear. It's about to be payday, and you're trying to like observe, adapt, tweak to make sure that you get the biggest payoff possible from all of that time and energy that you've invested. But it's a little too late to make any adjustments. You'd be better off just sort of stepping back and letting what you've done, the work that you've already done, just let that come forth, because it's a little late to be making any adjustments. What will be, will be. And try not to rush into anything, Gemini. Like, you, right now, you kind of feel really compelled to rush into something because you think you understand what's going on, and you have these ideas, like, ways of thinking about the situation that you've been taught and that you've always believed. But what you'll find is it's actually different. Like, the way it applies to you is very personal, and it's not the generalized understanding or meaning of the situation. Like, you need to approach it cautiously and approach it with your understanding of the situation, like how it affects you in this particular instance, not like the general understanding, and not with your ideals or morality or belief. Like, you may want to rush in and like just immediately take action to address whatever's going on, but no, like, hold back on that, because it's a little more nuanced than you're realizing the situation. The result of your week is going to be very positive. You're going to have so much clarity and understanding by the end of the week. You are going to just really allow yourself to play and feel like a kid again, which is great because Gemini represents the early form of life, like the toddler phase of life. So you're going to just want to get out in the sun and play, and you're going to just understand everything. And you're going to have this warmth and this life force around you that really draws other people to you. And it's going to be really amazing. You may have spent a lot of time, it's reflected here, but you spent time sort of nurturing others and giving and just playing like this nurturing motherly type of role. But now you're starting to understand that, you've lost yourself in that, and it's time for you to just be the kid again and you to focus on having fun, enjoying yourself. Anybody that's in your home that's making you uncomfortable and they're just expecting things, because the thing is, they're like taking everything that you do for granted, and that's not okay. So all of that energy that you devoted into making a comfortable home for you and all your guests, doing all the chores, doing the dishes, and just buying like little luxuries and things for everybody to have a comfortable living situation. You're kind of over that. You're ready to just focus on you. So that's going to free you up a lot to really experience a lot of the great things that life has to offer. So it's looking very positive for sure. So let's do a quick review. So this week is going to be all about celebration. It's going to be about positivity, fun, letting down your guard, getting outside and enjoying nature and spending time with friends. The energy going into the week is you're coming over a kind of like emotional blue period where you are really doing some soul searching and just getting really thrown by it, especially because you have some people in your environment who are they're pressing you for some of your resources, and you have some to share, but you have some people who don't truly value the sacrifice that you make to let them have those resources, and who will probably come back asking for the same thing the next week. So you're just learning how to how to share with people that deserve it, who are worthy. Your challenge for the week is to just let the things that you've been invested in, just let them be, and allow that payback, that payday to come without trying to influence it too much. And don't rush into any situations. You don't understand the nuances of the situation, and they will be revealed to you. So don't rush in and don't think you can fix everything immediately. Sort of like take a step back and just try to figure out what's really going on, not just what you think it is based on your general idea of things. And the result will be lots of positivity, warmth, clarity, understanding. You're going to connect to your inner child and feel like you can be authentically you, and just embrace that child's play, that play energy. And you're not going to be taken advantage of by people who are in your living environment, who sort of don't value the work that you do or the money that you spend. They sort of take you for granted. So that's your reading for this week, Gemini. Thank you so much for listening.